What, you're gonna sing? Mm-hmm. Oh, boy.
Wow. That is so amazing that is coming out of a 12-year-old girl. And that's exactly why we have to talk about Darci Lynn Farmer. It's 5:37 on News Radio 1000 KTOK. Kathy Yeager in. And welcome Gary Owen, the coach for ventriloquist protege Darci Lynn Farmer. And welcome Darci Lynn. How are you, doll?
I'm good. How are you?
Now, we have your coach here in studio, happens to be a good friend of mine, Gary Owen. You are actually not in studio. Tell us where you are.
Right now, I am in California. We're just getting ready for the live shows.
And I know you can't tell me probably everything that's taking place, but
no.
it's pretty wonderful. Once we saw you get the Golden Buzzer, I get a little choked up as I watched it. I remember thinking, this young lady from Deer Creek Middle School, I know that people know her in my life. I mean, I felt like you were mine. Like I sort of quickly took possession of that's my baby, and I'm yelling and screaming at the TV. So when they gave you the Golden Buzzer, I could not be more happy. But the one thing I've seen since then, your social networks have blown up. Talk about that. You have a pretty massive following now.
It's super crazy. I mean, AGT said that I have been the most viewed contestant in AGT history.
Is that
So
true?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
it's just super crazy. Like, that's a fantasy to me.
You know, Gary Owen and I have known each other for many years. I've always known your work as an entertainer and a ventriloquist. And somehow the two of you have gotten together to begin sort of this, experience where she's great. She is awfully young to have this skill.
Well, I found out about her through a third party where she had won through about 3 years ago, Edmund's Got Talent. Somebody told me, they said, hey, you got to see this little girl. She's 10 years old. She's self-taught, only been doing ventriloquism a month, and she yodels without moving her mouth. And she won Adults and Kids Edmund's Got Talent. I'm going, what?
Yeah.
I got to see this. And so that's how this all took off.
And then her voice. You mean you had to have known that there was something special, Darci, that, people were realizing your talent was just a little bit above the average 12-year-old skill, especially even in singing. And now, God willing, you're a little bit closer to that $1 million prize. I mean, have you given any thought, if that would happen, what would your next move be? What do you want to do?
Well, first, I would love to give a little money to my mission program at my church because I feel like I would like to help out at that. And then second, I would love to get my mom a new dishwasher.
Oh, my gosh.
It's very old and it doesn't work.
Well, I understand that Mom being right there by your side has helped you stay grounded because it can be a lot at this age to suddenly get all this fame and notoriety. Does Mom help you sort of stay the young, sweet girl you are by, giving you chores and reminding you about homework and things of that nature?
Yes, he does. He's definitely the one that does keep me grounded sometimes.
When does the next season, when do we get to start seeing it on TV? It's this month, if I'm not
Well,
mistaken.
the first live show is Tuesday night.
Oh,
7
getting
o'clock
close.
on NBC, right.
And do you get butterflies still when you perform?
Oh, yeah, big
Oh.
time.
Now, what do your Deer Creek buddies say now that they're seeing you become this national megastar at such a young age? Are you getting to sort of enjoy a little bit of fun with friends that maybe didn't realize how talented you were at one point?
Yeah, all my friends, they are literally super supportive, and they're like, oh my gosh, Darci, you're so famous. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And they're like, you so are. And it's just funny.
You know, I want to say something here to Darci's credit. What you see on TV is exactly what she is. This kid, she is so humble, and there is an ego bone in her body when it comes to the celebrityism part of it. She goes on stage just like a switch. She comes off stage and she's a kid again. Can I go swimming? I mean, she's that kind of kid. And I think that that's where she has won the world's heart, because they can see that. They can see she's this beautiful, talented, but yet very down-to-earth kid, you know?
And that was
Good old Gary.
Oh, Gary.
good old Gary. I'm sure your phone is ringing off the wall now, too, Mr. Gary. And I'm going to share more about that. Miss Darci, I know you're headed to get on stage, and you took some time to chat with us. And I want to say I thank you so much. We'll all be watching
You're
with
welcome.
full hearts on Tuesday, but you'll stay in touch, okay?
All right.
Godspeed, my precious friend, and we'll look forward to talking with you again.